This is Suhail, and you're listening to Suhail's Shelf Life. So, I've been meaning to do this again. This is not a trailer, not a "Hi, I'm Suhail and welcome to my podcast" kind of a thing. It's just episode 1. Finally. I did have a podcast a while ago. It was called A Mindful Physio. It was very wellnessy, very quote, "I'm trying to fix my life." But I stopped, and we will get into that. Now, I'm back. New name, new format, same voice, but with less guilt and more gossip. So why did I stop? Well, life, but also metrics. Because let's be real, when you put your voice out into the world and the world says cool, 17 lessons, it is a little soul crushing. And then again, work caught up. I wasn't sleeping well, my working hours were brutal, and honestly, I was going through a phase. I still don't know what that phase was. Maybe a quarter-life crisis, maybe Saturn returning to my planets. I stopped. But recently, I've switched to freelancing. My working hours have dropped, and the universe was like, "Oh, you want more time? Let us give you an injury." So here I am, with time, a mic, and way too many thoughts. In this time off, I have been doing something that has genuinely changed me. Attending book clubs, reading meets, open mics. Turns out, I love talking about books. Not in a review this for Goodreads way, but like, why did this character make me feel exposed at 2 a.m. kind of a way. I've become more confident, more articulate, and I actually like speaking now. So this podcast, it's a slice of life thing. It's going to be about books, obsessions, weird spiritual thoughts, Instagram rabbit holes, probably Ariana Grande, real life. June, however, has been a wild month in terms of reading. For the past 5 months, I was devouring books like my life depended on it. Now, I cannot even pick one without sighing dramatically. And that's been fascinating. Why do we burn out on things that we love? I have noticed I'm more into books that are emotional but smart. Not too plot heavy but reflective and with dialogues. Books that mirror me a little or slap me gently. Out of the books that I've read this year, 2 books that really stood out for me were Book Lovers by Emily Henry and All God's Children Need Traveling Shoes by Maya Angelou. Book Lovers, although it captures romance, it also captures the essence of stepping out of routine, doing something for yourself, and finding joy in the unexpected. It's about love, yes, but it's also about agency and inner shifts. All God's Children Need Traveling Shoes. What can I say about this book? There's a part in this book where she tries to cross a bridge and she feels uneasy. She gets off the car and walks to the other side, and when she meets the people from the other side, she realizes that she has been carrying generational trauma that she never named before. She is not American enough in America and not African enough in Africa. That scene cracked something open in me. The way trauma travels, lives in our bodies, it was huge. And what do I do when I'm not reading? I'm watching YouTube like it's a full-time job. Smosh, Unjaded Jade, old vlogs, day in the life videos from people who own way too many mugs. There is something calming about watching someone make pasta at 2 a.m. with lo-fi music in the background. I don't know what that says about me. Probably that I'm emotionally tired and aesthetically needy. Also Wicked, Ariana Grande. People have been asking me, why have you suddenly become such a big fan of hers? I was a fan of her. I have been following her since her debut album came out. It's just that after watching Wicked, my fanboying for her intensified to a next level, and I just cannot stop listening to her music now. So yeah, this is me. Back on the mic, no metrics, no pressure, just vibes and maybe some spiritual rants. If you are still listening, thank you, truly. I would love to know what kind of episodes you would want from me. DM me on Instagram at WatashiwaSuhail, that's WATASHIWASUHAIL. And if this made you laugh, think, or feel even 1% more alive, send it to a friend. Or don't, I'm not your boss, but I would appreciate if you shared this episode. New episodes will drop soon. Until then, maybe check your Instagram saves. You might learn something new about yourself. Bye.